What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another portfolio update. In this video, I'm going to show you guys all the moves from today. I'm going to show you guys what I bought, closed some options, and made a few moves. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate the Smash Squad. If you guys could smash the like, that'd be amazing. Also subscribe if you're not already. Only need 5 more to get to 400. So help us get there today. All right, so today's portfolio pretty much flat in this portfolio, but there was a few movers. So, by the way, I got a couple comments saying like I sounded depressed last video. I was not depressed. It was literally just I think it was like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, so I was trying to be really quiet so I didn't wake anyone up. But appreciate the concern. So Amazon down 1.5, Tesla up 4%, Shopify down 1.5, CrowdStrike down 2.7, Riot down 1%. Cash is now sitting, actually is pretty much going to be sitting at 0. I transferred $3,000 out of this account a few minutes ago because I don't really see anything in the near future that's going to make me want to add to the stocks yet. I don't think we're going to get some type of crash, but I do see a lot more opportunity in crypto right now, and so I transferred that money over to my bank. That way I can take advantage of any dips this month, because I think we're only at a matter of less than 4 weeks now before crypto really starts to move. So for the moves in this portfolio today, first thing I did was close out the Amazon 185 call. I paid back 175.66 for that one. The reason why I did that today, so here was 41% for $122 on that. The reason why I did that today is 2 reasons. The first is that, I opened that trade on Friday. So after only 2 trading days to be at 41% is, something that I look to always look to close at that level. If you get to like near 40% in the first few days, I like to go ahead and take the win. Secondly, if we look here at the Amazon chart, today we came down right to that red line, which is the 200 moving average, and bounced right off of it. So to me, I think we could see a little bit of a rebound tomorrow in Amazon. And so I looked at today as an opportunity to close that out. That's something that I do consider whenever I'm looking at closing options is, are we coming down or up to any particular moving averages that are significant, such as the 50 or the 200? And if we are, then that will give me, it'll make me want to close that option out even more, as opposed to if we were sort of in no man's land for Amazon right now. I'd probably let that go more towards 50, 60, 70% before I look to close it out. But I think we would have a little rebound tomorrow, so I decided to close that out today. Second thing I did right at the close, like I always do, is I sold 5 contracts on Intel, cash cure puts at $18 as my strike price. This was a 27 delta, and I collected $241 for that one. Looking at the Intel chart, obviously 18 is pretty much the 1884 is the low. So I feel like 18 is very manageable. If that were to go against me, rolling down to 17 and 16, I feel like I can definitely win that trade at some point, if not, already win it at 18. So I feel like this is a relatively low risk, trade. And if I have to take assignments, I feel comfortable doing that at 18, or I'll probably roll it down to 17 and 16 and then take, assignment at that point. So I feel like this is a pretty good trade. Like I mentioned, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of trades just to have trades on the books, just to have something to talk about. Just taking what the market gives me, taking the obvious plays, because I'm setting the portfolio up for a big capital appreciation over the next 12 months. I'm not in a position where I need to generate a ton of cash flow in order to grow the portfolio right now. If anything, my top priorities are trying to get out from underneath some of these cover calls that are underwater, and then obviously taking advantage of buying any shares at deep discounts. So those are my two priorities. That was all for this account. I do have another move in the other account. So in the little Robinhood today, we were down a lot, down 6%. The Celsius calls were down almost 20% today. I'm really not sure why. I couldn't find any particular reason why, but Celsius did sell off a lot today. Luckily, I did not go full-blown into this position yet. I talked about on Friday how I'm looking to build this to maybe 7,500. So I'm about halfway to a full position on these leaps. So I'm going to let it find its bottom again, maybe in the lower 30s, obviously, and then add to the position at that point. For the 2x leverage Ethereum, we were up today, almost 2%. It was down, but we're having a nice little rebound here in the after hours. So now only down 6.8%. I did add to this position today. So if we look, see if it'll show it down here. So I bought 187 shares at 534 right here. So now the share count is sitting at 1,047. Average cost is 577. Not going to be selling any calls on these, despite the good premiums. So what made me want to buy today was, some people think these things are voodoo, but we tend to see patterns repeat, and I've talked about it before. This particular yellow candle right here, which was today's candle, is called a bullish pin bar candle, which is a bullish candle. It basically indicates that we can see during today's price action, Ethereum came all the way down to 2,300, and then it bounced all the way back up and ended up finishing 1.5% in the green today. So that's a bullish indication that we went down to a nice support level, buyers stepped in and pushed the asset all the way up into the green after a significant red move. So that's a bullish thing. That means there's buyers stepping in, there's demand for this asset. And so that particular candle, this is not just my opinion, many traders will often start or add to a position based off of this candle. I've had success using this particular indicator, if you will, in the past. And so I didn't add a lot, just added, 1,000, because of this candle today. So just making that aware. And then obviously some of the things on my radar obviously are the cryptos, also NVIDIA, CrowdStrike. I'll probably look to sell some put credit spreads shortly. Same thing with Shopify, probably some put credit spreads shortly. I like to use put credit spreads in environments where I don't have a ton of confidence about the particular trade or about the particular, where we are at in the market, as well as the macro environment. And also when I just want to have a defined risk trade. So I don't want to get into a point where, I'm taking unlimited risks on some of these trades. So Snow is also on my radar. What else? And then possibly NVIDIA, if we break under the 100 level. That's pretty much it. Looking at looking at the option portfolio, the expiring options coming soon. We got the Tesla 230 calls, which are down 8%. I think we'll be all right with this trade. It's expires September 13th. And then we got the Shopify 73 calls, which are up 62%, almost $500 on that one. So not going to touch that yet. Going to try to milk some more out of that one. Palantir, we got 32 calls, which are now up 35%. And then the 25 calls will have to be rolled shortly. Enphase, now coming back down to our 110 call. That expires on September 20th, so we're just standing by on that one. see what happens. Obviously, with today's Celsius move, we may have to roll this one a little bit earlier than expected. And then Amazon, was closed out today. So looking good there. And then lastly, looking at the crypto portfolio, having a little bit of a rebound in the after hours. So I'm hoping, we'll have a follow through tomorrow. I think we will actually. Like I mentioned, I think on Friday, I'm looking to exit Ethereum and then put all that into the 2x Ethereum. But I'm looking for this to come back from 8,800 to like 9,300 or 400, somewhere in there, just to recoup a bit of that loss. The positions I'm looking to add to, not looking to add to anything aggressively, but my biggest DCAs are going to be into Aerodrome, Pith, which I did add. I added to that 2 days ago. So took that position from 3,500 to 6,200. I also added another 1,500 to Brett. Pretty much just Aerodrome and probably Ondo. Just waiting for those to sort of flatten out. Right now they're still in a bit of a falling knife type of situation. But otherwise happy with this portfolio sitting at 97,000. Like I said, I think we only have 2 to 3 weeks, possibly 4 weeks. I think last week of September, first week of October is when we start to move up in crypto. So looking forward to that. That's all I got for you guys today. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. Appreciate all of you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care and God bless.